All right, so I didn't remember to tell you the yards of the velvet bias. I'm making use of 10 yards of velvet bias. This one is 10 yards of velvet bias. So you keep doing this till you get to the end. I'm almost done. Now this is how I said you should do it. Slant it like this. You slant, you see how I'm doing it? Then you tighten it. You slant just like this. Are you seeing it? Just like this. If you can't do it this way, you take your time. You take your time and round it and wrap it one after the other. Okay? Alright. When you get to the end of the bone, you do the same way, the way I started that first one. That's how I'm going to end this other one. So you keep applying your gum. Okay? You apply your gum, either this adhesive or the other one. So I've gotten to the end of my boning. So now I'll slant this one like this. I'll take it forward like this. Then bend this other side, bend this other edge, roll it again. I'll be rolling it backward this time around. Are you seeing it? It is well covered now. I roll it backward 2 times, then gum it and cut. You apply your gum at the back. Then you cut out the excess. Then you tuck in the remaining one. Press it for some time because this gum doesn't gum fast. Press it for some time, just apply a little pressure, okay, so that it will stick very well to your bone. And our boning is set. Alright, the next thing I'll be doing, elastic band, okay, your elastic and your Alice band. So I'll be inserting this. I'll place this like this on top of my Alice band, take it inside. Okay, the measurement for the elastic I have here 8.5 inches. Use it, 8.5 inches of my elastic band. Now you can get your 1-inch elastic if you don't find that small size, because this one is a 1-inch elastic and I divided it into 2. Okay, so you place it like this. You apply your glue by the side of your Alice band, then you place this other one on top of that gummed part. You do the same thing in this other side. I like to dry up first before placing it. Our advice, you use candle wax because it sticks faster than this other one. Then you come this other way, apply same gum inside, okay, on top of your band. Then you place your elastic this way. Alright, I'll apply pressure for it to dry. So the next thing, you apply your gum on top of your Alice band, okay. Then wrap your velvet bias this way from the edge of that your Alice band. That's where I'm wrapping my bias. Then you continue doing it the same way you did your bone. You bring this one down and you wrap it like this. Now note, if you don't have this, or maybe you find that your velvet bias is not enough, you can use the ordinary bias. Okay, you can choose to use ordinary bias, or you cut a fabric the same size, 1 inch of fabric, and sew it, then turn it to the right side and use it to wrap your bias. In case you don't have the velvet bias remaining, okay, you just go ahead and do that way. Alright, I'll be doing this off my camera. So as you're wrapping it, you apply your glue, okay? You wrap, you apply glue, and don't forget to slant it. Please slant it so that you don't end up wasting your material. When you get to the end of it, you apply gum just the same way we did in the other of our boning. You apply gum at the back, and then you cut out the excess bias, cut it off, apply pressure, and our band is ready. Use it. Alright, I'm keeping this aside. The next thing